Yeah, right where I left. Good. Books that don't exist. Books are worth a lot of money. And why are they worth a lot of money? I'll tell you why. Especially books that don't exist. Why are they worth so much money? Well, hold on a second. If a book actually exists, well then of course it has a price, and anything that exists is for sale, philosophically speaking. Let's get serious for a minute, shall we? Fucking kid. Okay, let's get back to whatever it was we were doing before that. Books are fantastic. Yeah. A book could probably smell like an elephant or an apple. Who knows? But one thing we do know is here at Prentice Library, tonight, I'm going to discuss this book in particular. This one here. This book's entitled Whatever You Want It to Be. Why? Because no one ever wrote it. Isn't that fascinating? Let's talk about it. Here in chapter whatever, it seems as though something happened. Maybe it didn't. Who knows? Why? Because, oh my God. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. I think I'll take this book here. This is my favorite book of the week that doesn't exist. And apparently, hold on a second. Nope.
Thank you everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Books That Don't Exist. I'm your host, John Withers, and today my special guest is Von Anonymous. Now, Von Anonymous, thanks for coming to the show today. Please have a seat.
Professor Withers, I appreciate you inviting me down here to your hollow down here.
Well, you are very welcome. I am super excited to have you on the show. Von here, if I can call you Von, has just finished conceiving the conceptualization of some ideas about a book that he may write or might not, which I do intend on reading. I feel like I already have, but let's get to that later. Tell us about this book.
Well, it's a story about a man, but it's more than that. It's where you go further beyond what a man is, where he is going. But it's going to be beyond that. It's unknown. But I've written it already.
Yeah.
I just need to read it.
That's where I'm going to go with this right now, because I know how the people in the audience, and I myself included, love books, especially the ones that never even been in existence, or no one has ever written them, but they've wanted to write them, and we've all wanted to read them, because what a great book. What, from beginning to end, it's just a smash. I can't put this thing down, you know. And you tell us a little bit about your upbringing. Like, how did you become this fictitious? May I use the word fictitious? How did you become the fictitious author of books, fictitious books?
Well, I'm just naturally lazy. And I'm not a very good typer, honestly.
Fascinating.
So I find if I conceptualize and treat these books before they're created, it's going to make much.
Oh, that just makes so much sense. That's genius. I mean, that's just, and that's why you are who you are, and that's why these books are so good, hypothetically. And so I'm thinking that you've probably been expecting getting a deal, like a movie deal, on a couple of these books.
I do have some numbers I need to contact. I have brought some interest. You have some numbers I need to contact. I have brought some interest. Have brought some interest. I do have a psychic that I believe is stalking me.
Oh, that's wow.
So I'm afraid of her stealing my ideas because
shit.
I've got $1 million ideas.
Yeah.
This is not a cheap
Oh no,
writing.
no, and I feel that.
Really?
Yeah. So my guest, if you've just tuned in, is Mr. Venonymous, and that he prefers to go under the pseudonym Might As Well Be. And this book might as well be the best book that I ever read, because I mean, I didn't read it, but I want to. But you haven't written it, and so that makes it impossible. But what a genius concept! And I'm telling you, if you're looking for a new book to read, this is it right here. This is the one. Okay.
Well, I will say, once I do write it, I put it there.
Or it might not be. I'm John Withers, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Books That Don't Exist.
Say when we were plays, I stayed at the
Nah.